Hello students, today we are going to learn our new chapter, that is chapter number 9, rational numbers. In this chapter, we shall learn about rational numbers and the 4 fundamental operations on them. Before starting this chapter, we will first quickly review what we have learned earlier. So let us quickly review what we have learned earlier. Students, we have so far studied about natural numbers, whole numbers, integers and fractions. Let us quickly review them and extend our ideas to rational numbers. Natural numbers, they are also called counting numbers as they are used for counting. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. Whole numbers, all natural numbers together with 0 are called whole numbers. Thus, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. are called whole numbers. Clearly, every natural number is a whole number, but 0 is a whole number which is not a natural number. Integers, all natural numbers, 0 and negatives or counting numbers are called integers. Thus, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. are all integers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. are all positive integers. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, etc. are all negative integers. 0 is an integer which is neither positive nor negative. Clearly, a positive integer is the same as natural numbers. Fraction. Fraction is a number which can be expressed in the form of A upon B, where A and B are natural numbers and B is not equals to 0. Thus, the numbers of the form A upon B, where A and B are natural numbers, are called fractions. Thus, 2 upon 3, 3 upon 8, 8 upon 1, 0 upon 13, 125 upon 87, etc. are all fractions. Students, we know that the limitations of one system led us to the development of another system. We have learned that the sum, difference or product of two integers is an integer. But the question arises that do we always get an integer when an integer is divided by another non-zero integer? For example, 2 divided by 4 equals to 2 upon 4 is not an integer. -3 divided by 5 equals to -3 upon 5 is not an integer. -2 divided by -9 equals to -2 upon -9 is not an integer. Students, also the question arises, is the difference of two fractions always a fraction? Example, 1 upon 4 minus 5 upon 8. The answer be no. So to overcome this difficulty, there is still need to extend our new number system. So we introduce another system of numbers called rational numbers. Rational numbers. A rational number is defined as a number that can be expressed in the form of A upon B, where A and B are integers and B is not equals to 0. Thus, 4 upon 5 is a rational number. Here, A equals to 4 and B equals to 5 are both integers. Similarly, minus 3 upon 4 is also a rational number because A equals to minus 3 and B equals to 4 are integers. Students, recall that a fraction is also defined as a number of the form A upon B. But in fraction, A and B represent natural numbers, whereas in rational numbers, A and B represent integers. Students, note that a fraction is a rational number, but a rational number may or may not be a fraction. Thus, we can say that every natural number is a rational number. For example, 1 can be written as 1 upon 1. Thus, 1 is equals to 1 upon 1. 2 is equals to 2 upon 1. 3 is equals to 3 upon 1. And so on. All whole numbers are rational numbers. For example, 0 is equals to 0 upon 1 equals to 0 upon 2 equals to 0 upon 3 equals to 0 upon 4 equals to 0 upon 5, etc. 1 is equals to 1 upon 1, 2 is equals to 2 upon 1, etc. Every integer is a rational number. For example, minus 1 is equals to minus 1 upon 1. Minus 2 equals to minus 2 upon 1. Minus 3 equals to minus 3 upon 1. And so on. Many fractions like 3 upon 5, 6 upon 12, 3 upon 4, etc. are rational numbers. Decimal numbers like 0.6, 3.2, etc. Each of such numbers can be written as an ordinary fraction and hence are rational numbers. For example, 0.6 equals to 6 upon 10. 0.666 equals to 666 upon 1000, etc. Now, numerator and denominator. In A upon B, the integer A is numerator and the integer B, which is not equals to 0, is the denominator. Thus, in minus 5 upon 8, numerator is equals to minus 5 and denominator is equals to 8. Positive rational numbers. A rational number is said to be positive if its numerator and denominator are either both positive or both negative. For examples, 5 upon 7 is a positive rational number because both numerator and denominator have common sign, that is positive. Example B, minus 13 upon minus 8 is also a positive rational number because both numerator and denominator have common sign, that is negative. Similarly, 17 upon 9 is a positive rational number because both numerator and denominator are positive. Now, negative rational numbers. If either the numerator or the denominator is negative, then the rational number is said to be negative. For example, A minus 8 upon 17 is a negative rational number because numerator and denominator have different sign where numerator is negative and denominator is positive. Now, example B, 3 upon minus 7 is also a negative rational number as numerator and denominator have opposite sign where numerator is positive whereas denominator is negative. Example C, minus 6 upon 11 is negative rational number where numerator is negative and denominator is positive. Students, try this. Some A, solve the following and some B, true or false by yourself. Thank you and have a nice day.